Good evening and welcome to the Stephen Leeson Show, brought to you live from the Scientology Community Centre here in Dublin.
We have a wonderful show lined up for you, the beautiful Sharon Hennessy and her beautiful daughter, Allanna Hennessy.
Yeah, tonight it's a family affair. Our guests are creative twosome, mum, as Angel said, Sharon Hennessy, and daughter, Allanna. Sharon's been involved in many theatre projects, charity events, fashion shows, and the world of film and public relations. And we'll be meeting her a bit later, but first we have Allanna Hennessy. Has been on the stage since the age of 3. She's performed in RTE, theatre and film, and she's here to sing for us tonight. Let's welcome Allanna Hennessy.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch. You keep me without chains. I've never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love, and I feel your rain. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're on to me and all over me. You loved me 'cause I'm fragile, when I thought that I was strong. But you touched me for a little while, and all my fragile strength is gone. Set me free and leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're on to me and all over me. I live here on my knees as I try to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. But you're neither friend nor foe, though I can't seem to let you go. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. You're keeping me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. But you're on to me, you're on to me, and all over me. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. Oh, it hurts the most 'cause I don't know the cause. maybe I shouldn't have cried when you left and told me not to wait. Oh, it kills the most to say that I still care. Now I'm left trying to rewind the times you held and kissed me back. I wonder if you're thinking, is she alright all alone? I wonder if you tried to call but couldn't find your phone. Have I ever crossed your thoughts because your name's all over mine? A moment in time, don't watch me cry. A moment in time, don't watch me cry. I'm not crying 'cause you left me on my own. I'm not crying 'cause you left me with no warning. I'm just crying 'cause I can't escape what could have been. Are you aware when you set me free? All I can do is let my heart bleed. Oh, it's harder when you can't see through their thoughts. Not that I want to get in, but I want to see how your mind works. Ooh, it's harder when they don't know what they've done. Thinking it's best that they leave, meaning that I'll have to move on. Oh, and I wonder if you're thinking, is she alright all alone? I wonder if you tried to call but couldn't find your phone. Have I ever crossed your thoughts because your name's all over mine? A moment in time, don't watch me cry. A moment in time, don't watch me cry. I'm not crying 'cause you left me on my own. I'm not crying 'cause you left me with no warning. I'm just crying 'cause I can't escape what could have been. Are you aware when you set me free? All I can do is let my heart bleed.
That was very beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, very emotional.
I tell
Well
you,
done, Allanna.
some pair of lungs on her as well,
Yeah.
and especially that note in the first song as well.
Absolutely.
Spectacular.
You having a fun day?
Yeah. Having a good time.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so
Delighted
much.
to have you here, yeah.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure.
It's
our
lovely to be here.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I'm just looking here. So I believe actually you started very young in the business.
I did, yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I started probably around 3. I'm not sure whether my mum wanted to be, you know, a dance mum and a sing mum before she was pregnant, but my God, she popped us into dancing and singing the minute we were born, basically. So we were like 3 years of age, on the stage at 4. And then, you know, I obviously don't remember when I had a thing for singing or anything. I just knew, it was just my whole life growing up. So it wasn't until I was a teenager I knew I actually loved to do it. But yeah, I loved it. And ever since I was younger, I've always done the Olympia, various shows are over in LA, stuff like that. And it was amazing. It was a great childhood. It kept us off the streets.
What made you get out of the dancing? Because I know you were a championship dancer.
I
What
was a
happened there?
dancer for years. I stopped dancing when I was 19. I was starting to teach, and then I ended up being pregnant with my little girl Bonnie, so I stopped then. And you know,
Will you ever get back into it?
I
or
wish.
That's it? Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to get back. I'd love to start being a teacher. I don't know if I could dance. I think I'm too old now. You know, when you're a dancer, you retire very young. You retire very young, unless it's ballroom. I think ballroom stuff you can go on a lot further. But the particular type of dancing that I did, it was kind of quite young that you retire. It's kind of 18, 19, you retire.
It affects your joints and all that. Is that the reason why?
No, like I'm not too sure. I'm actually not too sure.
what
I
type
think
of
the
dancing?
competing age is just cut off at that stage, you know.
Right.
But then, like most people that do it, they go on to be a teacher.
And what
That's
sort of
usually-
dancing is it?
Well, I was like a contemporary dancer, freestyle contemporary dancer. I loved hip hop as well. I did a lot of that, but it was all very much, you know, flexibility, you know, very energetic. But the slow contemporary side of it, I had a lot of passion for. So
It's an awful pity we didn't get a few
I
clips of
know.
you and we could have put it on
Imagine.
the screen for people to see
Well, I
that
tell
doing
you,
the dancing as well.
you
like,
want to see
yeah.
her daughter Bonnie?
Yeah.
Honestly, what we should like the minute she was born.
oh my god,
It's like it was like a mini you. The movements. I mean,
the sass.
you'd have to see her.
sass. She's like a 7-year-old
She's
going on
unbelievable.
17. Like, it's
Yeah.
where she's been in the clubs
Yeah.
before. The way she moves. I swear to God, I'd be sitting there going, where on earth
She
did
got
you
it
get
from
her
you.
from?
That's for sure.
I don't know.
And the
Maybe.
confidence is beaming out of her.
The confidence, yeah, I don't know where, like,
She's great.
she's just like, even when I, you know, if I'm getting dressed up, she's like, why do you look better than me? You know this? She's only 7. And she's like, why are you wearing makeup? I'm wearing makeup. No, you're not.
I have to say, she lights up Facebook for
Yeah,
herself.
she does.
Doesn't
I
she?
get a lot of people commenting
Yeah.
and messaging me saying, my God, she's a character.
Yeah.
You have to have her in something now, but she's
You could nearly have a separate page for her, you know.
100%. I've thought about it before,
You
but then I'm like,
should.
do I even want it? Like the stress of that? I don't know. You'll
You've
have
been
to
involved
see.
in theatre as well yourself, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
And what sort of shows have you doing in theatre? Are you just dancing or are you doing acting as well or
Both.
singing and the whole lot?
Both. We've done everything from like Hairspray to The Wicked. We've done,
Cool.
let me think, God, we're going back in time now, so I'm trying to remember what kind of shows we did. We kind of done variety, so it would be a lot of different things. Have the Lion King, all that kind of stuff in it. But we actually focused on The Wicked and the Olympia when I was younger, and I was Alphabet, so that was a huge role that I had. It was the main role, so it was a lot of pressure. I remember at the time the notes were just ridiculously high, and I was so stressed up until it. But we done that, and then we went over to the States. We competed over in the States. We were in Disneyland, performing in Disneyland. So I sang solo in Disneyland, stuff like that.
That was cool. How
Yeah,
long
it
were
was
you in
really cool,
Disneyland for?
especially when I was like 12, 13. I didn't
Yeah.
know myself.
Did you get any free rides on the?
No, no, I don't think so. I
You-
don't think
They
so.
must have given you some perks.
I know. It was amazing though, I have to say.
Some experience.
Yeah,
What's
it
your
was.
favorite? Sorry, what's your favorite? Is it acting or singing, or do you is it
Singing.
just singing?
Yeah, singing. I love singing. I just get lost in myself and just feel emotion when I'm singing, and dancing I love
Yeah.
equally as much, you know. When I was dancing, I remember if I was ever going through something, go to dance and I forget about it like that. I wouldn't even remember it happened, you know. But I love singing. Singing's like my passion. Singing's what I want to do as a career.
No harm in going back to the dancing in some shape or
No.
form, in a different form,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be bad if I was to sing more upbeat songs, because I'd be able to do both,
Yeah.
you know. But
Come here,
yeah.
you asked me before we went live and that,
Yeah.
what happens if you fall? Did you ever fall?
No, I don't think so. I have fallen when I was
I was wondering, was
competing.
that why you asked that question?
No,
Like,
I know. No, because I was just like, oh God, like imagine, you know, it's live and you fall. What do you do? Just get up and run. Just find the nearest exit and run. But no, I have fallen. I have fallen. I remember when I was competing in dance in particular, not in singing, I haven't. And I remember there was these stones that we had on our costumes, you know, like rhinestones. We had thousands of them. And I remember I was doing my up the floor, it was called. So when you were a champion, you got to do your solo on your own. So I was doing mine, a lot of pressure. That's grand. Get to the end where there's like 6 judges across the way, and one of the stones got right in my foot. And I like literally like flew across the room. And the stone, like we had to go to the matter private and everything after.
You serious?
Like,
Yeah, so-
take the
so that
stone
was a
out of my
proper
foot.
fall.
I kept going
the
though.
pain of it though. Yeah, you kept walking.
No wonder you're
Just
afraid of
kept going.
falling.
If I didn't, my mum would kill me. Imagine. Why did you stop?
Oh,
I
well.
kept going. And I think I placed okay.
I'm looking forward to giving out your man, maybe.
Yeah, so am I. And
Thanks,
I believe you,
Mum.
I believe you did modelling with assets. Did you like
Yeah,
that?
I did. Yeah, I did. I loved it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a really nice time. I did do modelling. I done modelling for a while actually. I was in Principals, and then I was with John Compton, and then I was with Assets. But yeah, I loved that. That was really nice. We done a lot of we do a few shopping centres and stuff like that. Do a few editorial runway kind of stuff like that. Then I done a good few shoots. That was a nice time. That I kind of went through these phases. I was either doing one or the other, and that was
Yeah.
the time where I was doing modelling. But I liked that as well. That was really nice.
I suppose it's
So-
hard to combine the three. You have to focus on something.
It is, yeah, you have to. Of course. I think the singing's definitely for me.
Yeah.
I think it's what I love the most.
Well,
Like,
you have a
you
beautiful
know.
voice.
Thank you so much.
Gorgeous voice.
Thank you. So
Sounds
do you,
good.
Angel.
Thanks, Stephen.
So do you, Stephen. So do we all.
Asha, look.
We'll start a band.
That's spelled out a song now.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Tell me about songwriting. Have you ever got into it?
I haven't yet. I tried when I was younger, but you know, that's obviously not the same. But I don't play any instruments. So at the moment, what I would love to do is to try and find somebody that does, because I'd rather write music that's very pure and authentic with the piano or the guitar rather than a backing track. Is that like I'd like to write songs from, you know, how do I say it? Like, I'd like to write them raw. So I'd like to put them out there raw so it's live rather than do it from a studio straight away. But I'd obviously love to record in a studio, you know. But I'd love to find somebody that can sit with me, plays an instrument, and we can kind of bounce off each other and find some common ground on what.
And what about lyrics? Did you ever
write.
like do any
I've never
poetry for
tried.
songs or anything like that? You should
I'm
give
sure
that a go
I'd have
first,
loads of
even, like, you know, yeah.
loads to say. Like, I always think this. Like, I have so much to say. Like, you could write a book on my life, honest to God. So I'm sure I could spill that all out in a few songs. But it's just a matter of knowing where to start, because I've never tried it, you know. But it is my next goal. Like, that's what I want. I want to write my own music. I'm sick of doing covers. Love them, but I need my own kind of.
So
how
we
would
make
you
a deal
say?
with you then.
Yeah.
The next time you're back on the show,
Yeah.
you're going to do a couple of originals.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, exactly.
I will. I'd love that.
Now, we have to make a date,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That means you have to do it then, because if you don't put
Yeah,
a date on
exactly, put a
something,
date.
No,
it
we
doesn't
will
get done.
100%
Yeah,
say,
exactly.
like,
It really
how
is,
long
like, yeah.
how long could it take? Like, God knows. It depends. I have to find somebody first, don't I?
Yeah.
What is your favourite genre of music to sing? Or do you have a favourite?
Oh, I love ballads.
Yeah.
Even I listen to ballads. Like, when I'm cleaning, it's Celine Dion and it's, you know, Barbra Streisand. It's never Justin Bieber. That's just not my style of music.
It was Finbar Fury or something like that, was it?
different type of balance.
I was thinking of a different kind of ballad there.
It's like, oh, balance nice or what?
like proper, like, you know, emotional singers. I don't know what it is. I just love, even when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm cleaning, when I'm jumping around. That's what I like to listen to. That's what I like to sing. I don't know why I'm so drawn to that. I suppose everybody's different, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be me.
What
Kind
about
of-
hobbies?
Hobbies right now. Being a mom.
Mind and Bonnie.
Yeah, work Bonnie, gym. But yeah, no, the gym.
who
at the
inspires you then? That even, like, you know, who would you be?
minute. Well,
you listen to
obviously Bonnie, like,
Yeah.
completely, like, she's given me that push to kind of, you know, she's inspiring me, which is very cliche for me to say. But artist-wise, I would listen to kind of like Sam Smith. I listen to James Arthur a lot. Janae Echo. I don't know if you guys know her. She's huge in the States. That kind of sound I would love. I love to listen to. I love Julia Michaels as well. Yeah, that's who I inspired by. That's who I like to listen to. Love George Michael as well.
And I believe, I love this bit, you sung with Bob Hope and Newbridge Silver.
Yeah, my God,
I'd
I
love
was
to have
young
met
doing
him.
that.
Yeah.
I was really young doing that. That was cool.
Can you remember anything about him?
No, well, no. I remember, I just remember it was an auction. I think it was a huge auction. Because I was only, God, what age was I? I was quite young. It was a huge auction, and like, it was in Newbridge. And then I got up and I remember the dress I was wearing. I was wearing a black dress and it came out like this.
Love that.
But yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool.
You probably didn't even really think anything
I
about him.
probably didn't at
Do
the
you know?
time. It's probably gone, yeah, just go along. Here we go. Yeah, there's another one. And my mom's just like, you get up there and do that, Grant. Yeah, no bother.
Oh, we love
But
your
yeah, no,
mom.
that was
She's
cool.
the best. You got a
Yeah,
great mom.
she is the best. She
She
is
is.
the best. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for her, because I'm far too laid back.
She's so inspirational.
She really is.
Yeah.
She
And
really
and
is.
she inspires her whole family, which is good.
100%.
Yeah,
Like, we'd be
completely.
lost without her.
Oh, she's-
She's like Queen Bee.
She is.
She's like super nanny, super mom, super everything at the
Yeah.
one time. Like, we'd
She
be
is.
literally lost. I swear to God.
The whole place
And you have to say good
collapsed.
things about her now, because otherwise she
Because
gets
I'm
you
after
back.
being saying she pushes me to do too much. I'm joking. I'm joking. No,
Right, you stand on stones.
she really is. Like, she's just one of them people that like she just does it, and like, you never have to worry about man being there. She's always there. Too much.
I
even,
love that she's
you
so
know.
proud of you
Really is,
all.
yeah.
You know,
Oh
you
my
can
God, too proud.
just
Like,
love it.
this is what I'm out. Mom, will you stop? Like, people are sick of listening to you talking about me. And on you, like,
Brilliant.
it's just all. Or she's talking about the kids, or she's, you know,
Yeah.
and she's always like, I always say to her, like, Mom, now if if you find it too hard now having the kids all the time, no, I'll put Bonnie in. You will not put her into an after school. I'm taking her every single day of the week. She won't. She won't. Like, do you know what I mean? She's just the best. She's the best mom you could possibly have. But then we're like this, so
Yeah, which is great.
we go back and forward as well. But we are so close.
I tell you what, do you want to go back and do another couple of songs and
Yeah,
then we'll have your
sure.
mum on with us?
Yeah,
and
I'd
then
love
we'll,
that.
We'll
Yeah.
get to meet her.
And she can chat away.
I was going to just ask her, was there anything else she wanted to do before she went back?
No, yeah.
Before you sing?
Before I sing.
Is there anything else that you'd like to achieve?
To achieve, I'd love to get to America and go work in a studio with some cool people. I'd love to do that.
Bring us with
That's like yeah, of course.
Do you know
That's
what I mean?
exactly
Yeah.
what I'd love. That's what I would like. A dream would be to be standing in the middle of LA in a studio. Not that I'd have to be like this big known singer or anything, but that's just a
Just to
goal
be there, yeah,
like
yeah. It's good
in
to
a
have a goal.
studio over in the States and like feel like, oh my God, I got here, you know, because someone asked me to go. Not
I said it'll
because-
happen for you.
I hope so.
Yeah, it
You
will.
never know. You just have to hope, don't you?
Just have to believe.
Yeah,
the game.
believe. I need a little bit more of that.
You do. You're
Yeah.
amazing.
Thank you.
Take
Thanks
it on
so
board.
much.
So yeah,
Yeah.
take it away.
Go
Thank
on.
you.
Thanks so
Okay.
much.
Don't give us
I
another
will.
couple of songs. Thanks very
Thanks
much for
so
coming on. We'll see you in a few minutes anyway when your mum comes on with us as well.
Love that.
Yeah. LA.
LA.
Have you been there?
Not since I was a kid, but it'd be lovely to go back.
I haven't yet.
Have you
I'm
never-
going
yeah.
to say yet.
Where's she going to bring us? She's up
sometime,
telling us.
yeah. At least we have hope now as well.
We've hope. We've Bob hope.
Yeah. Oh, wait. The pun.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, folks, we'll hand it back over to Allanna to take the stage. Thank you.
I guess it's funnier from where you're standing. 'Cause from over here I miss the joke. Cleared the way from my crash landing. I've done it again. Another number for your notes. I'd be smiling if I wasn't so desperate. I'd be patient if I had the time. If I could stop and answer all of your questions. As soon as I find out how I can move from the back of the line. So I'll be your clown behind the glass and go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny how I do. If I saw me, I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. My life's a circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. I'd be less angry if it was my decision. And the money was just rolling in. If I had more than my ambition, I'd have time for please. I'd have time to thank you as soon as I win. So I'll be your clown behind the glass and go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny I would too. If I saw me, I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. And my life's a circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. From a distance, my choice is simple. From a distance, I can entertain. So you can see me, I put makeup on my face, and there's no way you can feel it from so far away. behind the glass and go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny, I would too if I saw me. I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. My life's a circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. Wise men say only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? For if I can't help falling in love with you, like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For if I can't help falling in love with you, like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For if I can't help falling in love with you, for if I can't help falling in love with you.
Beautiful singing, Allanna, absolutely beautiful. I'm still waiting on Finbar Fury song. You said the ballads. I'm joking.
That was so funny.
Yeah, but we're going to.
We were definitely on different tracks in that one.
Definitely, I think so. You just heard the word ballad. And you
Ballad,
don't
I
need
went,
it,
okay, here we go, he's in.
Now, we're delighted to
Yeah.
have Mammy here so we can give out to her. No. You're very welcome to the show, Sharon. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Stephen. I'm delighted to be here. And Angel, delighted to see you. I
Yeah.
haven't seen you in so long.
I know.
I'd love to give you a hug if I could.
Later.
We later,
definitely,
later.
We'll definitely have a big hug later.
And maybe a vodka.
I was just
or
thinking,
two.
it's like, it must be, it's 10 years since we first met each other at least.
We met.
Maybe a little bit longer.
Fabulous.
We met at the three of us actually with
Yeah.
my dad.
Yeah, on Manor
Oh, is
Street.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were recording for Shane Lynch.
Yeah, I remember that.
One more for the road.
One more for
It was
the
a
road.
charity.
Oh, yeah, that was amazing
Fabulous.
day.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And, you know, I was only thinking about it with you coming on the show today because I was thinking we're all still connected. The whole lot of us that were involved in that project.
Isn't it just wonderful how all these connections are organically grown, like, you know, over the years was true, like the charity event, the One More for the Road.
Yeah.
And for me, with the connections, it's a lot to you, Allanna, as well, that we had this fabulous thing, that we went everywhere together and met fabulous people. And it's just like one big family, and like we haven't seen you in so long, and we've a huge circle and network of people that are all around us together, and when we all see each other, then it's like, oh, the family's back together.
Yes.
We all have each other's back. We all
share the same love as well. It's music, isn't it?
And we're all, what I like about it is like we're still all on Facebook together, and we all comment.
Yeah.
Still, no matter what's going on, if it's a success or it's a sadness or whatever, we all
support.
are there
We
to support
100%
each other. And I
support.
think that there was something very special about that time that we had together. So it was wonderful time, I have to say. But I'd like to just, obviously, you know, you've a great passion and creativity for the arts. I'd like you to tell me a bit about that.
I don't know what it is, Angel. I just get this feeling inside of me when, you know, when we're involved in some creative project or anything creative, and when we can bring that creative thing together, you know, even to Allanna's performing, down to a costume, down to staging, down to everything. Or if I can bring my creative input to things, maybe I'll step back and I'll look and I'll go, okay, maybe we could do this a little bit different to get the best out of something. That's what I love doing. I love to be in something creative. I find if I'm creative, I'm at my flow, my energy is right, the flow is right. I just feel at my happiest when I'm being creative. I'd have a very creative family. Like, I have two gorgeous creative daughters as well, and they're talented and they're great at art and different things. And my other daughter, Anya, she's a beautician, but she's very creative. She'd like behind the scenes of doing the makeup and different things. She had her own beauty salon along with Allanna, and they were creative in that field, and then that led to film. Different things, you know. They'd say, oh, can we have your daughters wherever, because we knew a big circle of people. So next behold, the girls would be involved, and then I'd arrive and then I'm pulled in. Do you want to do this, and can you help out with that, different things, and then the rest is history.
Do you sing as well?
No, I don't. My dad is a fabulous singer. Val, he's amazing, like he really is, and he would be very much the backbone of Allanna and her singing, like nurturing the talent from.
He's very proud.
From very, very young. He's a powerhouse voice, Angel. He really, really has. But when Allanna was a very young age, he's gone, she can sing. And he would nurture that, and he'd come in and every day he'd be in to nurture that talent. And now he's doing that with Allanna's daughter, Bonnie. And, you know, he's always saying to Allanna, don't miss your opportunity. You know, if this is what you want to do, really, really go for it. And I think he would be, both Mama and Dad, both of them, my parents would be, they just think she's amazing. And they, you know, we'd be like your own family, Angel, with John and Pauline, the same as your own mum. I think the nurturing happens from the parents. And I think when a talent gets to perform on the big stage, as I spoke to you about this before, there's a lot involved. The talented person will get there, but I think the backbone is the push, like your dad. I see that, and I think believing in your child and supporting them and telling them, you can do this, you're amazing. I think every talent's amazing.
Well, you're totally made for this business, because you're a people pleaser. Everybody feels very comfortable in your space. You know how to deal with people in the right way. You know, for every event, whatever it is, you're well able to handle everybody and every situation, keep everybody calm.
I think it's down to, you know, certain things. I just think enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. You're there to have fun. And I don't think anything gets there to be amazing without a team. You know, the stars aren't always the one up front. Okay, they're amazing, they're the superstar, but it takes a team of people to bring a production together, or to bring anything together, be it a charity event, be it a fashion show. You know, the sound guy, the makeup artist, they're all equally important. Everybody is a star, because that's what makes the magic happen. And it's the behind the scene, and I love that, the energy behind the scene, and everybody contributing to something to bring them the fabulous. You know, that's what it's all about.
And you say that you only kind of really got started in this business because of Allanna, like basically being the mom at the gates when she's in stage school or singing, and
well, that's it.
That's how it started for you.
For me, like, it'd be bringing the land there. Next of all, then I'm roped into something or doing something, and then I was going, God, this is great to be creative. It's amazing, like, to just, and then everybody then was saying to me, from a creative perspective, of going, have you any input to bring to this? And then I enjoyed bringing that input, and then I was going, why don't we do this, or why don't we do that? And I feel like I realised, like, my family's very creative. My mum, she's a florist, and she has her own shop. But my sisters all worked there, Susan, Sandra and Valerie with Mum. And I wasn't the creative one like that. I couldn't do any of that. What they could do with the floristry, and they can make up amazing, like it's like art. And I could never do that. And I'd find my creative thing in another way. I'd be looking at the photograph. That's not right. That's not sitting there. I could tell them how to organise it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do this, you know. And if Mum, I never worked in the shop at Mum because I just hadn't got what they'd got. But on Valentine's or wherever, I'd go down, and Mum would always say to me, "Do you want to make the bows?" So I could try to make a bow, and I couldn't even make a bow, Angel. That's as true as God. I'd be there.
But she could run the shop. She could get everybody into the
yeah,
shop.
exactly.
But she couldn't make the bows.
But I'd go, Mum would go, "You get out the front and talk to the men. you sell." I'd be the salesperson because I was from a background working for Fairfield.
So am I getting it right? You do all the organising. Is that what you do then,
Yeah.
Sharon? Is it you're doing the organising of everything and the sales part of it, I suppose, and
no, I
getting
don't.
the
I don't
gigs
work
and
for
stuff
Mum
like
shop
that?
or anything like that. But I
Yeah.
just, Mum would go, "Oh, give us a plug, do this or whatever." It's just help where I can.
Were you able to sell more flowers?
No, Mum would say to me, "I don't know what it is. Like when you do that, or if you could do something for us." Like I go, "Yeah, of course I'll help you, whatever." But I look at things different. Maybe because I was from a sales background for 25 years, and then I was in an office, so the organisational skills were probably there, like sales, and you would have been able to be in sales, marketing, different things like that. And then when I stopped with that after 25 years working for Fergal Quinn, then through Allanna, then just through being around the stage and different people, everything is really the same what you learn, and you can bring that to anything that you do. You know, it might be okay, you're doing that, but how did you operate that? So you could do it from, you know, you can do it from anywhere. Like I had a lot of illness in my life and whatever, and I was going, okay, this can't define me for who I am, or I won't let it hold me back. I'm strong. I taught my children to be strong. My parents are strong. I have to look up to those role models. So I'd go, okay, how can you turn your negatives into a positive? So for me, I can use this, and I can use this, and I can use your creative being. And I think when you're in your creative being and flowing, it just works out. And having fun and helping others is what I love to do.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, even watching you, like, you're well regarded in the business, very well known in the business. We all respect you so much.
Well, thank you very much.
Completely. Now, I need to tell you that we really, really respect you so much. And obviously, over the years, I've worked with you on shows as well, which has been really great. Also, we worked with Avian's Pink Tie together.
Well, I would have been involved with a
wonderful.
lot of charities. I would have done a lot of charities over the years. Like, I'm a big person into giving back, and I really believe in giving back in life. I think you've always got to look at something that's worse off than yourself, and if you give back, or if you can touch a human being with a bit of human kindness, or, you know, if I see a woman, I love women, Angel, I love men as well, I love people in general. I have to be around people. If I don't be around people, it's just not good for the soul. I have to love everybody, you know. And even if I didn't love people, or they'd done something wrong on me, I'd want to still help them, if that makes sense.
I think you'd forgive. That's the type of person
Forgive.
you are.
I'm able to forgive, and I always feel, even if somebody does you wrong, just do the right thing. Just do the right thing in life. And I think I know God looks after me. I know He looks after my children, and I hand it over. I hand everything over, and I try to stay in the moment.
And we were saying this because the thing about it is, if you don't forgive anything in life, no matter what it is, the only person you're hurting is yourself, ultimately.
Well, that's it. You're crippling
You have to
yourself.
let it go.
You're crippling yourself. Absolutely crippling yourself. And I'd be the type of person that's learned over the years, if anything got me down, or anybody done me a bad turn, bounce, move, just move. Take yourself out of the situation, and I'll catch up with you later down the road when we resolve. I don't stay around for arguments. I don't like it. I don't like anything.
No.
I like to be happy. I want to be happy. I want my family to be happy. These are the things that's very important to me.
And that brings me to where you were a real giver for all the, you know, I worked on them with you as well, even judging sometimes, some of the talent contests.
Well,
you did. So
it was
can you tell us
a lot
about
of the
that?
talent contests went back to Allanna.
Again.
But everything was back to Allanna, and I'd be there, and, you know, I'd get on with people, and then they go, you know, everybody from the entertainment industry, from Allanna, from a child, from dancing, singing, acting. You just know a collective amount of people. So then I'd be say, oh, would you scout? Oh, no, it wouldn't be official. It'd be just something that I'd love to do, to give an opportunity to another child, not just my child, or other people's children and make a difference in that home for those children or for those people. So people would come to me and say, do you know any dancers? Do you know anything? Yeah, I do. So I'd ring them up and I'd go, this is great, you're doing my job for me. If you can get them onto such and shows. I won't name the shows or whatever, but, you know, and likewise, then it came back to her. It's like, we all kind of done favours for each other over the years, back and forward.
If you think about going back even, say, the 10 years ago when all those kind of talent contests were going on, a lot of those children that were in those talent contests are still singing now. We still see them on Facebook.
They absolutely are.
A book.
They absolutely are.
They're still there. They're still doing it. They're living their dreams for their singing as well.
They absolutely are. And I think as the talent contest is fantastic, but I actually think it's very much very needed to have an aftercare for especially young children. I noticed with my own, because I have a talented daughter and I was a mum, I could see it from every angle, and I always knew my child was at her best when she was on stage or when she was on a show, maybe could have been RTE and had run for months, and I noticed the difference then when she wasn't on stage. If you understand, I said, she's missing this. So I think it's as good as something is happening now today, but the aftercare for afterwards. So then when a few of us got involved and I was after being asked to come on to judge the talent shows or wherever, I was going, we have to give these children some aftercare. What can we do? Okay, let's bring in people out of the industry, from the media, from the press, from people musical producers that can help this talent. Let's not just put them up on a stage and let it stop there. What else can we do? Try get them a development deal, try get them, you know, whoever, any contacts that we had or that I'd made through Allanna over the years, I tried to bring in then to nurture the talent. And it was totally coming from a passion, from a hobby, it wasn't work related. It was something that I just wanted to do and we all wanted to do. There was a few people involved. Collectively, we go, how can we make a difference? Because as I spoke to you earlier, and I found this because of Allanna, there's so much talent in this country, and I feel like the talent has to go out to the UK to get spotted, or out to America, and then come back and get recognition in Ireland. And why should it be? We're a fabulous country. We have amazing talent.
The talent that's
and
walking
that really upset me. So when I was asked to be involved from a creative perspective in these shows, I'd go, what can we do to make a difference? What? And you know, there'd be guys coming onto the show that were probably after having a bad life, they've been out of prison, and then they'd say, we love coming here because this is keeping me going. This is keeping me alive. And I think that's when people have a passion and are creative for the arts and a love of the arts like we do, it is a passion. It is a passion. It has to be, yeah. It has to be. Now, I can't sing, I can't dance, but I love to have some sort of contribution, you know, to bring something together.
Come here, you know, I'm going to ask you the question of how you let her walk on the stone, or teach her to walk on the stone. And
you know what?
And did you forgive her?
Now, come on.
And then there was aftercare.
She knows I would be such that I would be at her hair, you know, if it was TV, if it was the stage, I would be fixing every strand on her hair to perfection. I could be in bits and I wouldn't be looking right. I didn't care because I knew she was going to get up there and do what she does fantastic, and I'd sit down and I'd cry watching, and that was my little fix.
That's brilliant though, yeah.
I love it.
I'm not joking, but that was just, and I said, Allanna, please go back singing because we miss you. I miss you. My family miss you. The voice has to be heard.
Absolutely.
Like you guys, so you understand where I'm coming from.
Oh, 100%,
It's a God-given gift, and it needs to be nurtured. It needs to be looked after. And any of us that's in this field like that have helped in the arts have done it out of a love and a passion.
Yeah.
It's not even, you know, it's for just want to feel good. It makes you feel good.
It's something you can't throw aside.
Yeah.
It makes you feel alive.
Because, as you say, it is a God-given gift.
Absolutely.
And you should share it with people.
She does when the full moon comes. No, I swear.
I probably do as well. I do the full moon.
When she does the full moon, okay. On the full moon, the whole house has to go to the back garden. Take your shoes off, go to the back garden and look up and make a wish. The whole house.
Are you grounded on the grass?
Jer and all just be standing there going, what are you doing? Standing out the back garden looking at the moon.
Do you write down all the things
guys,
you want?
No, this is going to work. We're going to bring in the negative energy or the positive energy.
No, this is true as
Bonnie and
God.
everything. Bonnie and
This
all
is
is looking
true
at it.
as
She's
God.
going, yeah, Nanny, now we have to go to the full moon. And me and Jer are just like, oh my God, they just go back to bed. She
Bring out
now.
you should bring out the crystals.
Do you know what it is?
No, she hasn't.
I say-
oh no, the
I
sage. No, the sage.
I don't like
The
bad
sage.
energy. I can't.
Oh
It
my
makes
God.
me ill. and I feel every emotion, and it actually makes me ill. If there's anything negative around me, I have to get out of there. I'm gone. I just can't. I want to hear the good news. I want to lift you up. I'd love to lift you up. If there's something broken, I want to fix it. You know, even if I'm broken myself.
No, fair play.
I feel in the giving and in the helping is so rewarding. It's so rewarding, you know. And if anybody says to me, would you like to be involved in a project? I just can't say no. I'm going, okay, we've no, like, you know, if they're in a movie or something and there's no funding and wherever, and if Allanna's involved, I'll go, of course I'll help. I'll do whatever I can.
Sharon, just on that subject right there, just because we're coming close to the end now, there's a movie or something coming up that you're getting involved in. Is that right? What is just to let people know about it?
There's a few people involved. The director, he was with you here, I think, was it last week or the week before? Robbie Walsh. He made the letters, lovely and then John Connors was involved in it. David Gilna, who was here, Robbie Kane. They're all good friends of ours. So Allanna was part.
Big happy family.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
and
it was actually Robbie came on board. Actually, they came on board for Allanna. They wanted Allanna to sing for the soundtrack, and then it ended up then that they said, Sharon, would you? The girls had the salon at the time, and I said, yeah, the girls do the makeup. Yeah, it'd be great for them to get into film. My attitude is, learn everything, upskill all the time, skill, and don't say no. Take the opportunity. You know, it's not about money all the time. It's not about that. It's about helping others and being creative and staying in your mind.
When is it being released, just to let people
know
again?
The letters was already released. So, but what's after happening now? Allanna had filmed with another 2 models that were involved in the movie as well, but they took that piece out of the movie, and now they're doing the spin-off, the back of it. And it's actually funny because there's 3 models involved, Allanna, the other 2 girls as well. I don't know if I'm allowed to say their name or whatever. Was that okay? Well, I'll leave that. I'll just go to talk about Allanna anyway. But there's a spin-off now of the letters, and the letters is...
What's it called?
They're called the Nuns of the Letters, because that scene was removed from the letters. So now it's the Nuns of the Letters, and that's going out to Cannes Film Festival. And Allanna's daughter, Bonnie, is going to have she's going to be filmed in it as well. So that's amazing for her and Allanna.
Yeah. When is that happening?
I don't know when that's going to be out, but because there's still a few little bits to be finished on it. So that's what's kind of up and coming for Allanna at the moment as well. So it's
Brilliant.
not just singing.
We'll look forward to that, yeah.
Look, she's musical theatre trained, you know. It'd be good to get into panto, I think, as well. And she was opening her she's been on theatre for years, so
listen, girls, we're just coming to the end now, so thanks very much to the 2 of you for coming on. Really appreciate it. Like, you know, it's a pleasure to actually meet you, like, in person.
Thanks to have us.
Get to know
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
You're very
Stephen and Angel, thank you so very much.
You're coming back for definite, like the
and I'll have my original.
Don't bring your mammy.
And you 2 can do a ballad together.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. You know what? There you go.
There
you go. But you two guys are amazing, absolutely amazing. You know.
Look, thanks, and we'll see you in a few
months'
time.
to have a great crew around us here.
Oh, now you're talking.
That's what we're blessed about.
Over there.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Folks, in next week's show, we'll be having a live performance and exclusive interview with James Birmingham and his amazing George Michael tribute show. So tune in then. Thank you very much and good night.
See you all now. Thank you. Good night.